Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be giving you a few different Google Sheets tips for ways that you can touch up and improve your small business tracker in Google Sheets. These tips can help you to make your small business spreadsheet more effective or feel more organized. The first tip is to create multiple tabs within one spreadsheet or one workbook so that you can actually optimize that spreadsheet without creating multiple. As a small business, you may need multiple different spreadsheets, like an order tracker spreadsheet, a shipping tracker, and more, even including like an inventory spreadsheet. I'm going to show you how to create those new tabs, title them, and even duplicate existing ones. So at the bottom of your screen, you should see a plus icon, which is going to be the add sheet icon. When you click this, it's going to create a brand new spreadsheet for you that you can begin customizing into whatever kind of sheet you would like to turn this into. When you hover over the actual name or title of this spreadsheet and you click the arrow, it gives you a few different options so you can duplicate this sheet if you need to. You can copy it to a brand new or existing spreadsheet. You can rename this sheet, and you have a few other customization options. I'm going to click the rename tab so that we can go ahead and name this sheet. After you type in the title, click enter and it's going to apply that title. You can also select the actual sheet itself and you can drag it anywhere that you would like, just in case you want to kind of reposition it to either the front or the back of the line. Let's say you have a sheet that you really like and you just want to create multiple, maybe for specific months, or you want to duplicate it and create sort of a blank one that you can keep blank and empty at all times so that later in the future you can duplicate it and use it. You'll just want to hover over the actual sheet itself and right click. Then you're going to click the duplicate button, which will create another version of that sheet. You're also going to notice it says copy of in the title, so you can just right click, then click rename, and then you can kind of retitle it if you would like. And in case you are duplicating a sheet so that you can keep a blank version at all times, to empty your sheet, you'll just want to click on a cell in your sheet that has text that you may later change. And then you're just going to click backspace on your keyboard to basically remove that text, so that you can make this a blank sheet for later on. Creating multiple spreadsheets like this inside one sheet allows you to turn it into an actual workbook and stay a lot more organized. In case you need to delete a sheet, you'll just want to hover over it and right click, then click the delete icon, and it's going to ask you to kind of confirm if you want to delete that. And in case you need to download each one of these sheets individually, you want to click the File tab, then click Download, and you can select which format you want to download these in. And once you get to the Export page, right under Export, you're going to see Current Sheet, so this will allow you to either download the current sheet or download the entire workbook, which basically would download the workbook with all of your tabs added. Also, I have a bundle of Google Sheets spreadsheets designed specifically for small businesses. The bundle includes optimized spreadsheets, including inventory trackers, orders and shipping trackers, profit and loss spreadsheet, a cash flow projection spreadsheet, and more. This can help you to save hours and hours of time from tediously creating all of your Google Sheets from scratch. These are also well laid out and color-coded for if you're a little bit newer to Google Sheets and you would like organized Google Sheets for your business. The bundle also has a profit and loss spreadsheet for small businesses, along with other spreadsheets for organizing your business's finances. The spreadsheets have built-in formulas for you. And in case you're more of a visual learner, some of the spreadsheets have charts and more visual tallies so that you can see those roundups and totals in a more visual form. I also have a variety of other types of Google Sheets templates for other niches, like in case you need a personal finance or a student tracker. These spreadsheets can help you to save a ton of tedious time, and you'll have a plug-and-play, well-optimized and laid out spreadsheets for your small business. This template will be linked in the description box below for you guys. For the second tip of a way that you can help to make your small business spreadsheet more effective and more optimized, this will be to include drop-down cells on your spreadsheet. So whether you're creating a products or an inventory tracker, adding drop-downs can help save you time from typing in the same thing numerous times. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a drop-down. So to create a drop-down, I'm going to show you an example with this product status section, which just represents if a product is in stock, low in stock, or out of stock. So to create a dropdown, you'll just want to hover over the cell that you're selecting. And again, there's numerous different sections in your spreadsheet that you can create dropdowns for, or you can select the specific ones in which it would be the most effective in helping you to save time. So what I'm going to do is click on the actual range or the column. So I'm clicking on column H because I want to turn all of these into dropdown. If you'd like, you can just click on one specific cell that you want to turn into a dropdown. You can right-click and then select the dropdown icon. I'm about to show you how to turn this range into a dropdown. I'm going to right-click and then I'm going to click this dropdown section. Once you're done, you'll see it has turned these cells into dropdowns. You can change the color of the dropdowns. So for example, just to kind of make them not too bold, I'm just going to change the color. And I'm selecting the color white, and I'm going to repeat those colors. So for example, let's say one of your dropdowns is going to be in stock, then another option is going to be low in stock, and the last one is going to be, let's say, out of stock. If you'd like, you can set the in stock one to green. That way you know what all is in stock, just based off glimpsing at the color. And you can set the out of stock ones to red so that, again, at first glance, you can quickly tell what's sort of in stock and out of stock. Or if you don't want to do that and you just want to go based on the titles, you can set these all to the same color. Then I'm going to click this done icon to go ahead and make those changes official. And you'll see it has added some dropdowns that I didn't want right here. So I'm going to just select these sections. To select them, you're just going to click your mouse and then press and hold and drag all the way down. I'm going to right click and then I'm going to click this drop down icon and click remove rule to remove those drop downs from those cells. And I'm going to do a similar step with this drop down here. So I'm going to right click, then click drop downs and then go ahead and remove that rule. This way you can just select from the drop down. Adding drop downs can really help you to improve your small business spreadsheets. And you can add drop downs for multiple things, including dollar amounts, stock inventory, or even if you purchase certain stock in certain quantities at a time, you can create drop downs for those. The next tip is to create organized titles and organized row titles inside your small business spreadsheet. So regardless of if you're creating a finance spreadsheet for your business or a stock tracker spreadsheet, creating bold titles and organized titles can help to make your spreadsheet look a lot more organized and even help it seem easier to use. So the first thing you can do is put your titles in all caps. This can help to sort of make them more bold so that you can know that it's the title and you're not having it blend in with the rest of the content. Feel free to also increase the sizes of the text because some specific text you might just want to be larger than the rest. And if you do increase the size of the text, you may sort of need to reformat the structure of the columns a little bit so that the text isn't cut off. So what you can do is, for example, since this text is now cut off, you can click on the B column, and then in between columns, you're going to see this little icon situation pop up. You're going to double click, and it's going to basically create space so that that text is no longer cut off. Then you can go ahead and color code these sections to help set them apart from the rest of your spreadsheet. Just press and hold and then drag your mouse. Then you're going to click this icon here, which is going to be like a color fill icon. It's so that you can apply a new color to the background. So you can select a color that you would like to add to the background. And if you select a dark enough color, you might want to change the color of the text and vice versa. So if your text is white, you're going to want to have a darker background. And if your text is darker, you might want to have a lighter background. So I'm going to set the text to white, and you can also create custom colors if you want. And that's how to bulk change the colors of those sections. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, my small business spreadsheet is going to be linked in the description box below. It is a bundle that has multiple different small business spreadsheets to help keep different areas of your business organized, and it can help you to save hours and hours of tedious time from creating your spreadsheets entirely from scratch. I also have a variety of other types of Google Sheets bundles which you can check out on my website as well.